temperature. I'm sitting in my blind. This is day one of season 2023. We haven't had much moving around. Even the trail cams haven't picked up many, but we do have a 5x5, or he might be even 6x6 that's moved through a few times. There's a nice 4x4. There's another nice chocolate brown 4x4 that's been in the area. So I just think the weather is like no snow, really warm and stuff. So I'm sitting here in my blind. Got a couple days off here, so I gotta start do a little early hunting. I've kind of taken a week from work here. Coming up in the next, I think it's about a week from now will be I'll start, and hopefully the rut will be in by then, getting going and stuff. So my dad was out yesterday with me, and in his spot he seen a buck chasing a doe, which was really weird. It's like the 3rd of November, so that was kind of weird, but I don't know. It happens, I guess. It was a young guy. Maybe he just got a little excited, but so that's kind of what's going on. I got a new blind here where I said, well, it's not new, but we refurbished it and we moved it out here, so it's a little bit more comfortable than my tent blind, but we'll see how things go, so stay tuned. Well, good morning. This is day 2 of the 2023 hunt. It's November 4th today. I'm set up in the blind. Yesterday it was pretty slow. I had one doe come in right at the end of the night. I got some footage of her, and stuff. She's pretty calm. Just kind of hung out, which is what I want them to do. Where you have does later on in the year, you'll have bucks and stuff. So it's a pretty good sign. Again, I always talk about signs, but they don't always work out. But I'm back in here. We don't start too early, just because the deer don't start moving around here till like 9 or 10 o'clock. So I got in, got seated, got comfortable, got things set up. I sure like this blind we put over here. It's a lot better than the tent, because I got shelves and all that stuff, and things to hang my rattling antlers on. I don't have to pack as much stuff in and out, so it's pretty good. So hopefully we'll have a good morning. I'm not getting too excited about things right now because the rut's not happening, so there's little signs here and there of it starting. We had a young buck chasing a doe the other day, so my dad saw a 2-pointer yesterday. My brother saw a couple, so they're starting to move around, so we'll see what happens, so stay tuned. Well, looks like I'm going to call it a morning here. Day 2 morning sit. Nothing really going on. Just a squirrel chasing a couple of whiskey jacks. So he's eating up the green pretty good out there. That squirrel, he's packing right away for later on, I think. But nothing moving. Just text my brother and stuff, and he hasn't seen anything either this morning, so not looking too good for this morning. Sure nice sitting in the woods today. Holy smokes. It's like 0 degrees Celsius, and there was a skiff of snow overnight, but it's quiet, no wind. It was just silence. Sometimes that's nice to have a couple hours of silence. So, but we'll keep plugging along, and we're going to come back and sit this afternoon. Then I have tomorrow morning for sure. I'm not sure about afternoon yet. Haven't decided. I got to leave for work tomorrow after supper, and I'll be gone the week. So I'm but then after that week I've taken a week off, so hopefully the rut will start happening and we'll have a little bit more deer movement. You know, a lot of people don't like colder weather, but I do when it's deer season, so hoping it gets a little colder and a little more snow, and that'll get them up and active and trying to keep their energy levels up. So other than that, I think that's probably a wrap for this morning. That squirrel's making a lot of miles out there, but we'll call it a day, so, or a morning. So stay tuned. With my job, so now I'm back here. Yeah, sitting. There's been a lot of signs since I left. My dad got a 3x3 yesterday. Good deer, really good deer, really big bodied and stuff. So that's one of us who tagged out already. So we're just getting set in. I've rattled a bit already. There's a big scrape out in front here and one other one just down the road. So lots of tracks this morning, fresh tracks when I walked in. So we'll see how it goes. It's been warm. Like, I don't know, last time I sat out in the blind on the 11th or 12th of November, and been like expected high today is like +2, tomorrow +4, and then looks like 0 and +1 for the next week or so. So when you get 0 degrees Celsius, stuff like that, I don't know how much they're going to move. It's supposed to drop to -10 or 11 at night, so maybe we'll get some activity then. It's going to be hit or miss, I think, but it looks like they're starting to chase does. It looks like they're making scrapes. It looks like they're moving around, so I think this is a good week to sit. I've taken this whole week off, so I'm off for the next 9 days, and I'm hoping to see or to get something here, because my work schedule after these 9 days is going to be pretty hectic, so I don't know if I'll get another chance. So this is a make or break it week. So anyways, stay tuned. to afternoon of day 5. This morning was really slow. I saw some wolves and about 5 of them go across the lake in front of me. I couldn't get the camera on them, but there was 5 of them. Looks like male and female and some pups, like this year's batch. They went hiking across the lake here. It could be why it was kind of slow this morning. We heard them howling first, and then they kind of went across. We didn't see anything. My brother didn't see anything. So, I mean, it's the way it is in the woods sometimes. I checked the trail cam this afternoon after I went in, and there it was. The deer are coming mostly about that 3:30, 4 o'clock, 4:30 time, or at night. So I'm just gonna hang out, see what I can see, and we'll keep it in there. I also put some doe estrus in the tree, doe pea, if you want to call it. I see if I can get it on the camera. Let's see if we can go. You'll see it there, but it's a little white thing hanging in the tree there. We'll see if that helps. You know, everything you do is a little bit helps a little bit. Good morning and welcome to day 7. Pretty good morning. Last night I had a couple bucks following does, and the one was probably a shooter buck, but he was behind the willows. I couldn't get a clean shot, so I couldn't see how big his rack was, but a couple times I got glimpses of it. It looked like he was a shooter buck, so I was hoping he would have got into a better view for me to take a shot, but no such luck. But they were following those. The 2 bucks were not even 5 minutes apart. The one doe was at the bait, and the buck come from the south, straight up from behind and right up. You'll see on the video, and came in. Hung around for a little bit and then followed them out because he pushed them out, chased them. Then another doe came in from the south. She didn't come into the bait, she kind of went off to the west. And about a minute and a half later, this buck come. I didn't see where he come out. It looked like he come out of the south also, but he come out a little wider, and he was in there messing with the trees and running his antlers around and rubbing up and down on the tree. So rut's beginning, and but he went off to the west also, and I just couldn't get a good view of him where I wanted to take a responsible shot. So it's good signs, you know, 2 within 5 minutes. That was around 4:30 last night. So I had some does in here about 10 a.m. yesterday, so I think I got in the stand here just at legal shooting time. And now we're going to sit and see what happens. So I think I got about another hour before I kind of hit the time where the deer seem to come in. So I'm going to hang out and see what happens. So hopefully this is the beginning of a busy rut season. So we'll see. Still got quite a few days left yet, but would like to get it done and get everything set out. Andrew is over at his bait, and we'll see what happens there. So hopefully they're starting to move around. It was a nice, cool morning this morning, about -8 Celsius. So it's a good cool morning to maybe get everything up and moving around. So we'll see. So stay tuned. Hopefully today's the day. Well, we're on to day 8. Yesterday we didn't see nothing in the afternoon. And to the evening there was nothing moving around. Andrew saw a buck, I don't know, 2 o'clock, 2:30 in the afternoon, but he's way too far away for a shot. I seen one in the morning, same buck I seen the night before, and again, no shot. He was in behind a bunch of willows. He's a pretty smart dude, but we'll see how it goes with the rut getting more and more. He might make a mistake, but I'm going to watch for him. It's a little doom and gloomy out there. It's kind of a sleet, kind of snow happening, and it's windy out in the open. It's not so bad here. The wind was out of the west, which for me works good because that means it's coming out of my right and moving to my left. So it's a pretty decent day to sit here, back here anyways. I'm hoping we'll see a little bit more. We had some coyote activity yesterday, and so they were, I think I seen 2 different occasions. I seen coyotes crossing the bog out here, so I'm going to just sit back, and I'm going to spend the day in the blind again. We did that on yesterday. We spent pretty well all day here, and we're going to do the same today. Hunting hard. The weather is not cooperating. It's warm. Yesterday it ended up being +3. Today it's supposed to be +1. And tomorrow it's looking like we're going to be about the same. So usually by this time it's like -15, 16 Celsius. It's not helping get them moving, but again, we've seen the deer that we have seen, the bucks we have seen with their head down. So getting reports in from my buddies at other places that they're seeing the same things too. And I guess yesterday one of them, people that they hunt with, got a 5x5. So, and he said he was with a doe. So we'll see what's going on here. We'll see what happens. So stay tuned. was sitting here, and big buck just walked up and stood there. And I give him one. I think I hit him right where I needed to. He just walked over a little ways and died. I'm just going to give him a little bit of time, and then I'm going to go over. Oh, I think I see him. He's right over there. Let's make sure he's down. He looks pretty good from here, but let's see when we get closer. Oh yeah. Starting to look really good. Make sure he's down. Looks good. 5x5. I had this guy on the camera, so I'm just gonna back out and go get Andrew and come and get this guy. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on one side. Awesome. Not a huge 6, but really nice deer. This is the guy I had on the camera for sure.
All right, here it is. The Fat Archer's 2023 whitetail buck, northern Saskatchewan. Unbelievable. I thought last year I did okay, and with that tall 3x3, but this year I had him on the camera. We did everything right. We walked in, we walked out. We didn't spend much time here. He came through with a lot of other little bucks, but I saw him 3 days in a row, and he was coming out wide in this brush back here that I got behind me. He'd come in these willows. I could never really get a full view of him or a shot. And I just actually said to my buddy, I said, you know what, he's going to make a mistake. It's getting in rut season. Sure enough, he walked right up to the grain pile at 40 yards, and I put him down. After I hit him, he walked back here to where I am. It's about, I'd say 20 yards from the grain pile, and piled up. Easy recovery. I like those. So again, thanks to Andrew, who's on the camera right now. We had a great fall putting all this stuff together, getting everything done. My dad, my brother, who I'd like to thank them. They put a lot of work. We do a lot of work in the fall to make sure this all goes well. So my dad's done. He got a decent deer. I'm done. Now it's just Andrew and Wayne. We have to get them done. So once we get them done, we'll have a successful year. So again, thanks for tuning in, and wow, another good year.
'23 whitetail buck. He's scoring 5x4. Not bad. A little bit small on the body, but nice deer. I wouldn't have passed him up on the last day, so I thought I'd better shoot him today.
Good deer.
now the work starts.
Mm-hmm.